Your Excellency, Mr. President, after the President, Honorable Minister, the gifts to Africa and the world has produced it. He is strategic relations. Mr. President, those are your guests this morning.
Your Excellency, my name is Tony Chechukwu.
Your Excellency, my name is Halima Dangote.
My name is Aliko Dangote. I'm the CEO of the group.
Thank you. Companies, Dangote Industries is leading the team, and there will be
an independent non-executive director. Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, my name is Maria Dangote.
Yeah, Dangote. Mr. President, to commemorate this place outside this home.
Your Excellency, my name is
Honorable President. After that, Dangote, can you please?
On the 22nd of March, exactly a month ago today. Industries is arguably the largest industrial company in Nigeria. It is the largest producer of cement, urea fertilizer, sugar, salt, and a few other industrial commodities. It has invested heavily in large-scale rice farming, and they are constructing a 650,000 barrel per day petroleum refinery, which should be ready for commissioning by the end of this year. At present, they provide direct employment to 50,000 people and indirect employment to 350,000 people. They are, by far, sir, the largest private sector employer of labor in the country. Mr. President, sir, I have the honor to present to you Alhaji Aliko Dangote, Chairman of Dangote Industries, to make his remarks and presentation to you, sir.
The Almighty God will grant the prayers of all Nigerians for peace and harmony in our nation and indeed in the world at large. Well, our members have already introduced themselves, so I will skip that. This body, Your Excellency, is the highest organ of governance of the Dangote Group of companies, which comprises of Dangote Industries Limited and its subsidiaries. While each of the subsidiary companies has its own board of directors as required by law. The DIL board provides overall leadership and strategic direction for the entire group. The Dangote Industries Limited board is also responsible for setting overall targets and goals for the group and makes key resource allocations decisions. Your Excellency, the primary purpose of our visit is to enable the board to express its profound appreciation to Your Excellency for the great honor you have done to the Dangote Group when you personally commissioned the new 3 million tons fertilizer plant, which is our latest subsidiary in the group called Dangote Fertilizer Limited last month. We also seized the opportunity to reiterate our immense gratitude for the sustained efforts of your administration through various policy initiatives aimed at progressively improving the business environment and investment climate. Despite some unprecedented challenges our economy has been confronted with over the past decade, we are also deeply grateful for your direct interventions at various times when our operations were challenged by some unintended consequences of economic policy positions. Your interventions have not only helped to resolve business challenges, but have been a source of great encouragement in our determination to continue to invest in our economy for the benefit of our country and our people. Permit me, Your Excellency, to give you a brief highlight of the scope and impact of our group's various businesses. The group comprises the Dangote Industries Limited, a private limited liability company, and several subsidiary companies operating in diverse sectors of the Nigerian economy as well as other economies in Africa. Today, the Dangote Group is the most diversified conglomerate in Nigeria and in Africa. Flagship subsidiary company is the Dangote Cement PLC, which today is the largest enterprise listed on the Nigerian exchange. Dangote Cement operates 4 integrated plants in Nigeria with a total of 35 million metric tons of cement per annum, which accounts to over 60% of the Nigerian cement production and ensures self-sufficiency in cement in Nigeria. Dangote Cement PLC is also present in 14 other African countries, and we operate integrated plants in 10 countries out of over 50 million metric tons, making it one of the top 10 cement manufacturing company in the world. Your Excellency, as you are aware, our own sugar business, which we have, comprises of sugar refinery in Apapa in Lagos, 1.4 million tons of white sugar and also industrial grade sugar. We also operate an integrated sugar plant from cane to refined sugar in Numan Adama State, with a sugar cane plantation of about 10,000 hectares and plan to develop the full 32,000 hectares available. Following Your Excellency's policy initiatives under the Nigerian Sugar Master Plan and encouraged by the active support of the Nigerian Sugar Council, we are also developing a new integrated sugar plant in Nasarawa State involving about 60,000 hectares of cane plantation, sir. Your Excellency, you are already familiar with the 3 million tons urea and ammonia plant, so I will not really dwell on this new subsidiary. This was done by you commission just last month, and this is actually was motivated and enabled by your government's clear vision and strong support for a renewed policy focused on agriculture aimed at achieving food self-sufficiency. Another important investment made by this board, which was motivated and stimulated by your visionary leadership, is our investment in Dangote Rice Limited, which has recently acquired 10 large-scale rice milling plants with a total capacity of 1.2 million tons of paddy rice. The mills are being established in 6 states of the Federation, including Kebbi, Sokoto, Zamfara, Jigawa, Niger, and Kano states. 2 of these mills, Jigawa and Sokoto, are expected to start operating by the end of this year. They are intended to source paddy rice from the local farmers through an outgrower scheme in which Dangote Rice Limited provides quality inputs including seeds, fertilizer, agrochemicals, and extension services with a guarantee to buy the paddy rice from the farmers. To support our outgrowers, we have established an agro services center in Katsina State for seed multiplication and soil testing services, as well as training of extension services personnel. Your Excellency, you are already familiar with our oil refinery and the petrochemical project, which is set to transform the Nigerian economy. As I promised Your Excellency during your brief site visit to this world-class oil refinery, this board looks forward to your return visit to the Dangote Free Zone to commission the complex before the end of your tenure, by the grace of God. Your Excellency, our board is immensely proud of the contributions of our diversified operations to our economy and the well-being of our people. We are happy and grateful to the Almighty for granting us the opportunity to impact our economy and the lives of our people in many positive ways. Through the output of our various businesses, our group is proud to be making significant contributions to the diversification and growth of our own economy. And I'm sure Your Excellency, you are fully aware that in terms of employment, our own group is second only to the federal government of Nigeria in terms of size of its workforce. And we are still growing in the agriculture and oil and gas sectors. Through the various taxes, levies, and fees and other remittances we make to both national and sub-national governments, as well as similar payments made by our various business partners and employees, our contributions to the government revenues are indeed very substantial, sir. Your Excellency, all these investments are driven by our corporate vision to become the leading provider of our people's essential needs in food, shelter, and energy services. Our belief is that our country has the potential to be a strong industrial nation capable of not only of meeting its basic needs of our citizens, but making significant contributions to Africa's economic transformation. We firmly believe that Nigeria will be the powerhouse of the continent's inclusive and sustainable economic development through industrialization and strategic diversification. Despite the unprecedented challenges we have faced, especially over the past 5 years, we are strongly committed to the pursuit of our vision. We will continue not only to expand our investments in the businesses we are currently involved in, but we will explore and invest in new sectors and subsectors of the strategic importance to our nation and our continent's economic growth and development trajectory. In pursuit of our vision, over the past 7 years, Your Excellency's unequivocal commitment to the creation of an inclusive, diversified, and resilient economy based on the promotion of domestic productive capacity has been a source of great strength and encouragement. Your insistence that our economic policy stance must aim to enable us produce what we consume and consume what we produce is a call to action to which the Dangote Group fully subscribes. Let me end this address by reiterating our board's profound gratitude and deep appreciation of Your Excellency's immense support and encouragement. Finally, let me commend Your Excellency for your unwavering focus on redirecting our economy towards internally driven growth and self-sufficiency in what has been a period of unprecedented challenges and global turbulence. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Chairman and Board Directors, Dangote Industries Limited, become the Chairman and members of the Board of Directors of Dangote Industries Limited. I recall with great pleasure my visit to the Dangote Free Trade Zone just about 4 weeks ago to commission the group's new 3 million metric ton fertilizer plant. Let me once again congratulate you and your board for a very successful commissioning ceremony. As I said at that event, the coming on stream of this plant was a huge opportunity to ramp up the productivity of our agricultural sector. It is therefore a most welcome booster to our government strategy for achieving food security and reducing poverty. Given recent developments globally, especially the effect of the ongoing war in Europe on worldwide food supply chain, I must commend your foresight for bringing the plant into operation at the time you did. I know that market realities will bring pressure to bear on Dangote Fertilizer Limited to seek to meet the demands of your export customers. However, given your group's well-known patriotic vision, I am confident that your board will continue to accord priority to meet local demands of our farmers. I note the scope and scale of the Dangote Group business empire and its positive impact on the Nigerian economy and the economies of several African countries. It is gratifying to note your board's commitment not only to continue to grow your existing investment to scale up wealth creation, employment generation, and poverty reduction, but also to seek new investment opportunities to help the diversification of our economy. I want to assure you, however, that the government will do everything possible to enhance development in infrastructure, especially in energy and transportation sectors. We will also continue to implement needed reforms in the public service to significantly improve the ease of doing business. Mr. Chairman, I must officially commend you and your board for the development of the Dangote refinery and petrochemical complex. I had a good view of this incredible city of steel and concrete when my helicopter circled over it during my visit to the commissioning of the fertilizer plant. Mr. Chairman, let me again thank you and your board for the courage and foresight that enabled you to embark on these mega investment projects which will have enduring benefit to generations of Nigerians. Entrepreneurs such as Alhaji Aliko Dangote are unique gifts to their societies and the institutions they build, and they often become the pillars of stable, enduring, prosperous economies. I therefore urge other Nigerians in the business sector to emulate this iconic entrepreneur by investing in such enterprises that will in time become worthy legacies as national assets, which will continue to benefit their people for generations to come. Mr. Chairman, I thank you and your board members for this courtesy visit. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.